So to the men's singles final, and the #1 seed Chong Wei of Malaysia up against the #2 seed, the left-handed LinDan of China. For Chong Wei, incredibly, this is his 4th consecutive final here at the Korean Open. For LinDan, it's his 5th final in 5 appearances. First won this title, LinDan, back in 2002.
Following in court #1, men's singles match #3-1 between Chong Wei, Malaysia versus LinDan, China. Umpire, all eyes on Hong Kong, China. Service judge, Turn Korea. And team of line judges are seen.
So the court officials take their place on centre stage. LinDan has won this Korean Open title 3 times previously, including, of course, last year, 2002, 2007 and 2011. Well, he got plenty of support yesterday, did Datuk Chong Wei. There's the Malaysian fans, but it was more than just the final against Du Pengyu. Well, we talked about it yesterday, the fact that players warming up with tracksuits on, tracksuit top for LinDan, and it just emphasises what cold conditions we've got here in Korea. So the arena today feels a little bit warmer maybe than yesterday. Now look at that win-loss record for last year. That translates into 11 finals, 7 titles for Chong Wei. In fact, he reached the final of the first 11 tournaments he played in 2011. That's got a nice ring to it, hasn't it? Of course, he would have been disappointed that he didn't make it more finals than that, because he lost in 3 semi-finals at the end of the year. Had problems in the second round, did the world #1 against Sun Wan Ho, dropped the opening game of that match before coming back in an hour and 8 minutes. But the extraordinary thing is, when you look at that lineup, he hasn't played against another seeded player, because Kenichi Tago in the quarter-final and Du Pengyu in the semi-final, both of those players unseeded. So men's singles throwing up a lot of surprise results. But LinDan, a 28-year-old from Fuzhou, former world #1, of course, 64-5, and that translates into 9 finals, 7 titles. Now both these players 7 titles last year, but Chong Wei appearing in more finals. Well, as far as his path through to today's final is concerned, LinDan, well, he had to play against a seed in yesterday's semi-final, because he played against another left-hander, Sho Sasaki, and it was the only match he's had that hasn't gone the full distance. First 3 matches against Abian, the Spanish player, and then Lee Hyun-il, who of course is a former champion here of his home event, and Yang Jorgensen in the quarterfinal. And those first 3 matches dropped the opening game in each of them. Well, as you can see, this is the 27th meeting between these 2 players. My goodness me, they've had some battles along the way. The last time they met was in the semi-final of that China Open, and as you can see, it went the full distance. 5 times they met in 2011, and LinDan won final of the All England Championships, which he won in 2 straight games. But 23-21, LinDan won through in the end. Oh, LinDan not ready. That's a nice smash from LinDan. Well, Ian, you and I have watched very closely 2 matches from both of these men earlier on in the tournament, and we had our concerns about both of them.
Yes, both of them have played well within themselves this week, haven't they? I think the conditions have not favoured either of the 2 of them this week, really. Both of them like to play with a change of pace and like to mix the smashes up, but it's been very difficult to play that style of play in this hall. As we saw with that first rally, LinDan, really that was a 3/4 smash rather than the power smash we're used to. Wow.
Oh, we're looking down that line. What did you think?
I'd like to see that one again. Really, that first impression was that landed plumb on the line.
No, I don't. Oh, well, it looked as if it was inside the line from that angle.
Well, I guess if you're going to have a bad call, you want it early in the game, not late in the game.
Well, that one is called good. Well, given the fact that you've said, Ian, that both of these men appeared earlier in the competition to be playing well within themselves and not able to play their natural style of badminton, it's testament to the fact that they are really at the moment the 2 outstanding players in world badminton, because if you're not playing to your maximum and yet still through to the final of the first Premier Super Series event of the year, well, just shows how outstanding they both are. Oh, that's incredible.
Final sort of 6 weeks of the year, wasn't it? With the Super Series, 2 Super Series events and then the Super Series finals. I'm sure both of them will have taken a short break over the festive season. And they've just taken a bit of time to find their feet this week.
Oh, well wide. And apart from the fact, Ian, that we've talked earlier in the week about how difficult it is to put these shuttles on the floor, the conditions here, the shuttles that are being used, the power smashes, very, very difficult to get down. But not only that, these are 2 of the best players in the world as far as court coverage is concerned and retrieving ability, so it makes it even more difficult actually to finish the rally. And unless you have something sensational like that, we're going to have long, long rallies.
Yeah, There's been a lot of long rallies in the men's singles this week, but this is an incredible net exchange. Net cord, net cord, net cord kill. Fantastic skills from both players. Yeah, I think at times this week both players have shown signs of rallies, defend maybe a little bit more than they would normally be able to do, just because of the combination of the shuttles and the slow haul.
Apologises for the net cord.
Well, the look with LinDan early in this match. First the line call, then the net cord. Another example, wasn't it? Both players very patient, not wanting to give their opponent counter-attacking opportunities.
This Chong Wei's fourth consecutive final here in Korea. Lost in 2009 to Peter Gader. Won in 2010, then beaten last year by LinDan in the final.
Yeah, nice change of pace here from LinDan.
Great lift. Well, patience, I think, is going to be a key today.
Yes, it's a real game of chess, isn't it? LinDan tried to inject a bit of tempo early on in the rally, but Chong Wei able to defend in the end. See how early he gets up. He's quickly up here. In the end, steps in, reads it, takes it very early, gets the net roll. Good play. Well, interesting, isn't it? A lot of the points so far in this match have been decided around the net area. Looks as though there's going to be a big battle to get control of that area of the court.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's going to be key.
Yeah, so difficult to win points from the rear court in these conditions that looks as though there's going to be more emphasis on the net play. And of course these two players have both got superb touch around that area of the court. Well, shuttle had a look, didn't it? Nearly went.
Desperately trying to take it early. Lee Chong Wei making the error on that occasion.
Yeah, a bit disappointed with this one. Got in quickly, took it early, as you say. You'll be expecting to make that.
Oh yeah, he's overdone it. Important rally as far as Lee Chong Wei is concerned. It's not that little run of points.
Yeah, same pattern.
Oh, that's clever. So too is that.
That's a fantastic combination, these slow conditions. So he's using variety. This is a super little reverse slice drop shot. Left LinDan stranded on his base position. Yeah, that explains it. The string went, just pulled the shuttle down into the top of the net.
Yeah, just trying out the new racket. Oh, 3-point advantage for LinDan in the game interval. And I can see that Lee Chong Wei is changing his racket again. Obviously wasn't entirely happy with that last one, which made an unforced error. Well, we've seen some spectacular encounters between these two particular players, but I suspect in these conditions, you used the expression a little earlier about it was going to be a game of chess, and I think that tactically it's going to be far more patient play, and we're going to see much longer rallies. In the past we've seen dynamic, exciting big smashes. I don't think we can expect to see that today.
No, I think we're going to see a lot of variety from the rear court. As I say, trying to create opportunities to get in close to the net to get control of that area, force some errors, force some defensive lifts.
Oh, that is very good. The angled smash.
Yeah, again, good example really. Didn't try and win it with the smash, did he? It was a two-shot combination. He went for angle, not pace. And that gave him time to get in and finish from the front court. He knows it's going to be difficult to finish with one shot from the rear.
Oh, incredible net shot. Well, a run of 4 straight points from 9-8. It's really made quite a big psychological difference, hasn't it?
Yeah, that clear from Lee Chong Wei, just a little bit too flat. LinDan able to intercept early, and that made the difference.
No, missed it.
What's been interesting with LinDan this week is he's had a definite preference in ends, hasn't he? But maybe even more interesting is that whereas in the men's doubles it was from the far end of the court that the players were able to dominate, that's been the end that LinDan's had problems with, hasn't it, this week? He's been much more comfortable playing from this end that he's playing the first set.
Well, this is a run now of 6 straight points. Yeah, it was the sideline in question, not the back line. But I thought it was a correct call by the line judge. Well, the Malaysian fans chanting Lee Chong Wei's name.
I'm not saying he needs to hit everything really hard, but he just needs to mix the pace up a little bit, doesn't he, Chong Wei? He's just playing a little bit one-paced at the moment. Just needs a little bit more variety in his game, pose 1 or 2 more problems.
Oh, his racket's gone. Yeah, you might as well leave it. Not only was it wide, but he wouldn't have been able to control it with his broken racket.
It was a better rally though, wasn't it? Got up earlier, intercepts the shuttle. Here, good interception, changes the direction. Forces LinDan to move a little more quickly. Forces the error.
Right idea.
Yeah. As you say, Jill, it's a different type of game to the one we're used to watching when these two play each other. Neither player really willing to commit to the big attacking shots from the rear court because of the conditions.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, great reactions here from LinDan. He's under pressure in defence. Rack it up. Anticipates the direction of the attacking shot from Chong Wei.
It's an extraordinary angle.
Yeah, it cuts across the shuttle, which brings the shuttle down so steeply.
2 points from the opening game. Oh, good next. Oh! No, no, no. How on earth did he control that? That is brilliant. I was just saying what a great net shot from Lee Chong Wei. Look at that. And then LinDan does exactly the same thing back. That is extraordinary. Game points.
Well, I think that's only the third time LinDan's really tried to hit the shuttle hard, and he's lost the point on all 3 occasions. A bit of a clue to the game at the moment.
Oh, it's landed well in the opening game to the world and Olympic champion and the defending champion here in Korea, LinDan. But that's dropped a mile in. 21-12 the margin in 23 minutes of play. Well, Ian, I certainly wasn't expecting the big smashes that we've seen in the past, but I equally wasn't expecting the opening game to be quite so one-sided.
No, I mean, it's clear that Lee Chong Wei's just struggled a little bit all week, hasn't he? He's not looked himself. I think you know, he's not been completely happy with the conditions in the hall. It's very, very cold outside, which is obviously a big contrast from what he's used to in Malaysia, and he's just never really looked 100% confident in these conditions, has he? The other factor I just wonder if he has got one eye on next week. Malaysian Open, he's got such a good record there. Just wonder whether he's a little bit distracted by that as well. But he is a great competitor, and he won't want to go down to his great rival LinDan, that's for sure. I'm sure the coaches will have been talking about the change of ends, the change of conditions, and also the fact that LinDan has not been so effective this week from the end he's going to play this second game.
So what can Chong Wei do in response? Well, that was a lovely angle from LinDan. Yeah, he was ready to pounce. Chong Wei does like to play that cross-court backhand net shot quite often.
Yeah, but again for me the whole rally is just a little bit too passive from Chong Wei, isn't it? He's just giving LinDan the chance to take the initiative the whole time.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's really good. Much better.
Yeah, Malaysian fans desperately trying to lift their man, give him encouragement. Worked the rally, worked the opportunity, and then misses with the smash.
He did, he played the rally really well. There was a change of tempo there, wasn't there? And that's what he's maybe been missing. Nice variety, gets it in behind LinDan, forces the defensive backhand lift. Unfortunately misses.
Yeah, now that's presumably what you'd like to see more of.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't hit it hard, but what he did do, he moved really quickly to get behind this. There was real aggressive intent with his footwork, Finds a good angle. Doesn't give LinDan as much time to get into position.
No, it's landed on the line.
Oh, well inside.
Yeah. Taking the shuttle late, deep in his backhand corner, Chong Wei. Apart from the fact that he made the error, look where LinDan has placed himself on court, hovering round that net area, ready to pounce. He was fast coming forward there, LinDan, wasn't he?
Yeah, read it well, didn't he? Just plays the mid-court push. That gives him time to see the reply of Chong Wei is going to be short. As you say, so quick in.
It's well wide. A little look up to the lights after he made that error from LinDan.
Well, that's an incredible angle from the rear court there. Looks like he was off balance, taking it from behind him. Somehow manages to bring it down so short. Controls the shuttle so well there from that late position. Just one or two errors from LinDan, and that's what we've seen this week when he's played from that end. He's not been as comfortable. Not sure what it is about it, but he hasn't enjoyed it this week. There's another one. Well, I think he was thinking about leaving it, wasn't he? Just changed his mind. That caused the error. He hesitates here. Yeah, he's thinking.
LinDan just asking the umpire if he can tell down. There's the Malaysian coaches. Casey Rock. A big long gulp of liquid. What was LinDan wanting to do there? He's the one that instigated the break. That's the sort of speed forward in court that we're used to seeing from Chong Wei.
Yeah, super shot. Again, doesn't try and force the play. It's fast legs, but great control with the racket. Missed his chance, didn't he? Created the opportunity, played the block rather than committing to the kill in the forecourt. And then that's the one. Could have attacked that. And pays the penalty.
It's interesting, Ian, with a lot of LinDan's smashes today, you've already made note of the fact he isn't going all out attack, because I know that he did hit a smash earlier in the week of 269. And to be honest, he hasn't really got anywhere near that so far today. Oh, that's a good smash though. Good movement, good angle, good power.
Yeah, that's great control. Finds the line.
That's super.
Going from defence to attack in 2 shots. It's a super shot, but the key is the footwork, isn't it? The change of pace with the footwork. Gets so quickly into position. Takes the shuttle early, doesn't give LinDan time to get into a defensive position.
Sudden surge from Chong Wei, and it means he goes to the mid-game interval with the advantage. Oh, perhaps Chong Wei just biding his time. The last 2 or 3 rallies from the Malaysian has been absolutely superb.
Yeah, it's the first time in the match he's really put 3 good points together, isn't it? Let's see if he takes some confidence from that. But certainly the key was just the quicker movement, the change of pace of the footwork.
20 seconds.
Yeah, noticeable quicker feet in that rally from LinDan as well.
Well, yeah, needs to respond. Chong Wei up the tempo just before the break.
Another very acute angle, just clipping the shuttle down. So no pace for Chong Wei to feed off.
Well, looks as though the mid-game interval came at the wrong time for Chong Wei, doesn't it? He just put 3 really good points together. Again, just seems to have lost his momentum again since the interval.
Oh, that is superb.
Well, you said it at the beginning. This is what's typified Chong Wei's play over the last sort of 18 months or so. Quick footwork, getting behind the shuttle, getting up high. Lots of variety and angles. That's a great shot.
Malaysian fans are getting a little louder now. Encouraged by the fact that Chong Wei is back level. Could have left that. He's having a little look down towards the line, pointing to it, asking his coaches whether they think it may have gone wide.
Yeah, definitely hesitates, doesn't he?
Quick coming forward. So once again, that tactic that you pointed out, just almost the half smash.
Yeah, pace off the attack. And that means he lands in good balance to move forward quickly. Knows the shuttle's got to come up from low down because he's hit such a good angle. Anticipates the reply.
Missed it. What a rally! Well, that will hurt both physically and mentally. Not surprising, both players are taking the opportunity just to take on board some liquid. And when you have a long, grueling rally like that, sometimes it's that sort of rally that can determine a match. Such is the psychological effect. It's a nice play.
Yeah, nice change of tempo here. Clips the first smash down the line, then uses the full width of the court to win the point.
Sixteen, 15. Look at the body language. And disappointment very obvious after that rally from Chong Wei. I suspect that that long, long rally has left its mental scarring. This is a big, big point as far as the Malaysian is concerned. He'll be very grateful for that error.
Good intensity of the attack. Took him 2 or 3 shots to get through, but he got there. Oh, he's pushing his base forward. It's a good play.
Oh, my goodness. Indecision from Chong Wei.
I have to say, I think it was going to be well in. Real misjudgment here.
good defence from Chong Wei.
I think the look from LinDan said it all. I think he felt he'd won the point with the interception smash. And some incredible reactions from Chong Wei.
Oh, great backhand. Goodness me, suddenly from nowhere. Plays the acute angle cross court from deep in his backhand corner.
Yeah, he just senses LinDan's anticipating straight, doesn't he? Great change of direction.
And now the Malaysian 2 points away from taking this second game. Make that 1 point away. A shake of the head from LinDan. 3 quick points for the Malaysian. And now 2 game points. It's gone well wide. It is 1 game apiece. 21-18 confirms the umpire, and the Malaysian fans on their feet, because after 53 minutes we will be treated to a third and deciding game.
Well, we called it earlier on, LinDan's not been as successful from that far end. And it came back to haunt him again in this game. At one point it looked as though he got it well in control, but he certainly makes more errors from that far side of the court. It's been the pattern of his matches the whole week. And I have to say, Chong Wei had a bad patch in the middle there, but showed great resilience to stick with the task and turn it round, and stayed positive and got his reward. I'm sure the coaches will be saying first half of this game is going to be absolutely critical. He needs to be in touch at the mid-game interval in the third game. Turning around for LinDan, playing from his sort of less preferred end.
Well, not only crucial first half to this deciding game, crucial for both players to get a good start. He seems rejuvenated, doesn't he?
He does. There's a change of tempo. He was a little bit one-paced in the first game, and he's upped the tempo of his footwork, and that's helped him a lot. That's a fantastic angle from LinDan. He makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Gets behind it quickly. It's so steep.
shuttle was deflected by hitting the top of the tape on that Chong Wei net shot, which forced LinDan into error. Oh, tremendous angle, big leap in the air. It looked as if he was going to play one of his power smashes, but then just guided the angled shot across court, slicing across the feathers.
Yeah, and that's the variety we're talking about. It's difficult to get through with power alone in this hall. You need variety, changes of angles. That was a good example.
Fabulous.
Completely bamboozled LinDan here. It's fantastic racket work, isn't it? LinDan completely deceived.
And it's not often you see that, is it?
I can't remember ever saying it before.
Going wide, surely. Yeah.
It was a fantastic lift from Chong Wei. He was really late getting to the net and somehow manages to control the lift. I think LinDan was just a little bit frustrated. Expected he'd be having an attacking opportunity with Lee Chong so late.
Lee Chong Wei now playing with confidence, playing with audacity, a control when late at the nets. And now with a 5-point advantage. 5 straight points from 2-all. And Charles Franzer, yeah, he's looking a little uncomfortable in his coach's seat at the back of the court there.
Suddenly it's LinDan who's having to defend for his life, isn't it? He's under real pressure throughout the whole of that rally. But he too has got a super touch from low down at the net.
Exactly an hour of play. Oh, incredible defence. And from LinDan.
They're both such fantastic athletes, aren't they? That's an incredible shot. Great fetch from LinDan. And again.
Oh, unbelievable. Well, he knew the strings had gone in his racket, which is why he hit two very loopy drop shots. LinDan wants the shuttle changed. Chong Wei obliges. Always landed in. Nice judgment from Chong Wei. I suspect the swirling draft here brought that back in. He couldn't have walked over there and placed it any better.
Great control from LinDan. It's a little bit late, it's behind him, but just cuts it down across the court.
All about placement. No real power in that at all. Well, he's closed the gap to just 2 points. Oh, delightful.
Tit for tat. It was LinDan's placement down the line in the previous rally, and this time it's Chong Wei. Again, not forcing the shuttle, not trying to hit it too hard, just bringing the shuttle down to the line, clipping the top of the net.
Missed it. Just wide. And therefore it is the Malaysian who has the advantage as they change ends in this deciding game. Yep, definitely wide. Good call by the line judge. Worrying times for LinDan fans because LinDan has struggled from that far end of the court.
Yes, very much so. That's been the pattern of the week. He's going to have to get positive. At times he's just been a little bit negative, hasn't he, when he's played from that end, but he Won't be able to afford that now.
Well, I don't think Chong Wei can really afford to go passive again.
No, he's turned the game round by taking the initiative, hasn't he? He's been much more positive than in the first game.
Oh, good net shot. Forced the shorter lift.
Yeah, super play. Gets in early on the net here. LinDan forced to put up the defensive lift. Cuts it down nicely to the line.
Perhaps a little ambitious.
I missed it, but he's been positive, isn't he? He's been rewarded for that in the last game and a half.
It's gone wide. Well, LinDan looks as if he doesn't agree with the call. I thought that was definitely wide.
Yeah, the instinct was we're in well placed. Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, that was wide. That's a very good smash from Chong Wei.
Staying positive. This is really positive badminton he's playing at the moment. Fully committed to the shot. He'd missed that cross smash 2 points before, but had the confidence to go for it again.
Well, that one I thought was much closer. Pulled out. Now 5-point cushion for the Malaysian. Oh, that was definitely gone wide. My goodness me, what's happened to LinDan?
Well, again, he's just struggling a little bit from that end, making much more errors.
Oh, perfect net shot again. Ready for the kill.
Oh, that's fantastic net touch, really is. Look at this, he's not taking it that close to the net, but he finds the net cord. Easy kill.
It's a long way out. Lost his patience there, LinDan. And now Lee Chong Wei just 3 points away from regaining his title. Champion here 2 years ago. Beaten finalist last year. Just 3 points required. Make that just 2. Well, if there was ever a player that could fight his way back, I suspect it's LinDan. Like Lee Chong Wei himself, vastly experienced. I don't think he'll let this sort of lead go, and that's a careless shot from LinDan. 9 match points for Lee Chong Wei. Oh, goodness me. Must have been close.
Yeah, there was an anxious look from LinDan, wasn't there?
Oof. Well, both the players were well.
Well, that's incredible. LinDan was walking in to shake hands.
Well, that is extraordinary. Both players knew the shuttle had landed in, or both believed the shuttle had landed in. Look, LinDan's watching it. He's watching it. Well, it certainly wasn't
called wide.
That was never wide. Never. May have been long, but it certainly wasn't wide.
It was called in on the baseline. Unbelievable. And you would think an easy overrule as well for the umpire.
Yeah. Well,
shuttle coming down vertically like that.
This time, Lee Chong Wei, for a second time, takes the Korean Open title, regains the title that he won 2 years ago. And the Malaysian fans celebrate his victory. Came from a game down. He was behind in the second game as well. 15-17 down in the second, but he held his nerve. And Lee Chong Wei starts 2012 in winning fashion. 12-21, 21-18, 21-14 in an hour and 15 minutes. Well, I have to say, delighted to see Lee Chong Wei going and thanking his opponents before going and speaking and getting congratulated by his coaches. That's, I think, is the sporting thing to do, but sadly it isn't often the case in badminton. But Lee Chong Wei is a perfect gentleman. He's a great champion. And the little wave to the crowd signals that he is the winner of the Victor Korea Open for 2012. There's confirmation of that result and confirmation that we've still got another 2 finals to come. Well, they have been the 2 outstanding players in recent years, Chong Wei and LinDan. LinDan, the 3 times now former champion. 5 visits to the Korean Open, 5 times he's been in the final. It's a pretty good record in itself. So the players together with the presentation party, Woo Sung Ki and Bill Chen, Sung Ji Kim, our dignitaries for making the presentations. Well, as so often with these 2 players, it was a marathon match. LinDan, beaten finalist. Second time he's had to settle for second best here at the Korean Open. But a wonderful champion, a wonderful patient display from the world #1, Chong Wei. His 40th career title, his 24th Super Series title, and his 3rd Premier Super Series title. What a record he has. And not only the title and the honour of regaining the Career Open title, small matter of a $75,000 cheque to take home to Kuala Lumpur as well. Hour and 15 minutes of hard work, hard graft, but it was all worth it as far as Chong Wei is concerned. So it can't be a clean sweep of titles for China, because Malaysia has taken the men's singles, but we know China takes the women's singles because it's an all-Chinese affair in the women's singles final. The 2010 champion Wang Shuxian, the #2 seed, up against her left-handed teammate Jiang Yangxiao.
Service over. Game. Game.
So, 2 of our 3